How can you be more supportive? Have you ever found yourself going through a very challenging time and wish you had more support? Or here's another question for you, because I've had this happen to me. Have you ever found yourself in a situation and you were getting the support and you rejected the support because at the time you just felt like you just wanted to be left alone? And depending on the situation too, there are times you may readily accept the support, and there may be times when you think that no one will understand. And it could come from past experiences where persons come to offer support most time with really good intentions of trying to make you feel better. And then they start pouring in more advice than you can process. And they're telling you all the things you should or should not be doing. And you're just sitting there and you're just saying to yourself, all I want right now is for someone just to sit and give me a hug if they can and empathize with me for a while and let me know they understand. And sometimes those times can be quite awkward for both persons. Well, stay to the end of this video to learn more about preventing those awkward and frustrating moments. Support is not only needed when you're going through challenging times. Persons may need support when they're going through some changes in life, such as a career change, or probably it might just be a time for crucial decision making. When you find yourself in a situation where you need support, you know for sure what you would like from a supportive person. For me, whenever I'm offering support, I start thinking of what I was looking for in a supportive person, and I consciously avoid doing things that really did not serve me in my situation. Today, I will go through 5 habits that you should have if you really want to be seen as a supportive person. Most of the times when you think of being a supportive person, sometimes we don't know where to start. And because of that, we shy away from that role. And you may know someone who probably had a death in their family or just going through a very challenging time, and you're just simply afraid you will say the wrong thing and make things awkward, so you just stay away. And if you're one of those persons who really want to make it a goal to be more supportive to your families and to your friends, you may be wondering just where should you start. And I'll suggest the best way to become a more supportive person is by developing the habits of supportive people. That way, you will unconsciously act in a more supportive manner when your friends and family need it. Every adventure requires a first step. So the first habit I'll start with is actively listening. And this is the best place to start. This is where you build that foundation. So I'm talking about actively listening with undivided attention. You know, when people say they're listening, this doesn't always mean they're actually listening. Sometimes they're just thinking of what they will say next. And this leads to some of the message of the person speaking being lost. So when someone speaks to you, stop your thoughts and just resolve to actively listen to the speaking person. Then think of your response when they're finished with what they have to say. Avoid interrupting the person while they're speaking. Don't rush them. Let them linger on the topic for as long as they need. Don't change the topic without addressing what they said. Paraphrase if you have to, all right? And then share and repeat it back to them to clarify that you are actually listening. The next habit you should have as a supportive person is to have a positive outlook. Supportive people are always happy for their friends when they accomplish something, and they will help their friends when they're going through a rough time. And this is impossible to do if you don't have a positive outlook on life. If you constantly see the negative side of a situation, it's time to change your outlook so you can be a more supportive person. If you're new to this channel, my name is Genese Smith and I'm a registered nurse and a transformational life coach. And I'm all about sharing what I have learned from my own life experiences, as well as share all that I'm learning now in mindset change and how we can be empowered in different areas of our lives, even though sometimes we may feel down and out. And I love encouraging individuals step out in confidence. So the next habit I want to mention is number 3, go the extra mile. So when you are truly a supportive person, you will always go the extra mile for the person you care about. So this means that if your friend has a rough time, that you're going to try your best to check in with them regularly, right? Or maybe if they need something done, you could do it for them. And you can find out how you can be of help to them. So instead of asking how can you be of help, offer practical things that you can do, such as getting groceries and probably staying with them for a while. Don't make them promises you can't keep. The best way to be supportive is to be supportive within your means. Don't promise to help financially when you're struggling yourself, or to be always there for them when you're struggling for time. Be candid and upfront. Set boundaries if needed by letting the person know upfront what you're available for and what you're not available for. And if there are things that you know that you could definitely do, then offer those specific things. Before I move into my next habit of the supportive person, have you subscribed to this channel as yet? Make sure to hit that red subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so that you can be the first to be notified of our new upload. So my 4th point is offer encouragement. No matter what your friends may be pursuing in their lives, the number 1 habit of a supportive person is they always offer encouragement. Even if you may not think something is the greatest for your friend, it is their life and not yours. And it is your job to encourage them regardless of their situation. And my 5th point is have empathy. So although you may not always think the issues your friends are approaching you with are a big deal, a supportive person always has empathy. So whatever the situation may be, if you struggle with feeling empathy, try putting yourself in your friend's shoes and then thinking about how you would feel if you were in the same situation. It won't be easy, but once you've developed the above habits, you will quickly be on your way to being a more supportive person to your friends and to your family. So just go for it. Make an effort. Try all of them. Keep practicing on it until you become an expert in the area of being a supportive person. Thanks so much for joining.